Sam, at night, informs Teju that he heard from God, and God wants him to start his personal journey into ministry. Teju, believing his story, is overjoyed and promises to stand by his side all the way. They begin making preparations, also having fun together while trying to come up with a fitting name for the church. They stumble on the phrase, Vineyard of Love, which they both agree their new congregation should be called. The couple couldn't believe the quick growth and inflow of highly esteemed guests into the church. Meanwhile, after the service, the couple once again greets its members. A young lady walks up to him reckoning that he has a beautiful and youth-oriented church, and he must be close to a lot of the young ladies. This comment startles the couple, and we see the same lady later at the police station, telling the police officer that her now deceased sister was involved with Sam. She talks about how her sister took matters into her hands after becoming pregnant with Sam's child, which resulted in her death. The officer explains that it would be impossible to detain Sam without proper evidence. Later, Sam receives a huge amount of money from Rekya. He's shocked and wonders what sort of business they're both into now. She plays around with him, promising larger cash outs in the future. The Vineyard of Love expands massively, and with their newfound wealth and fame, Sam surprises Teju with their new home. Teju screams with excitement at the first view of the magnificent edifice. Meanwhile, Sam keeps up with his unconventional performances at the church, which the majority of the crowd enjoys. Sam is shocked to once again come across Joy and Zach. Sam laughs loudly when he finds out Zach is the sound engineer his church had requested for. Teju and Joy are also in shock at seeing one another again. Sam greets Joy warmly, and the awkwardness of their meeting could be felt across every inch of the room. Zach is dumbfounded but impressed. Joy's ex-boyfriend is doing very well as a pastor. Joy receives a call from Sam to meet up once again. They meet up and Sam discloses to her that age hasn't gotten anything on her, and she's just as beautiful as back in the old days. Although Joy is still finding it hard to catch up with Sam's current reality, Sam tells her she had a unique impact on him which made him the man he is today. He asks about Zach and how he's doing in ministry. Joy responds that Zach never got his big break, and it just became impractical to survive on pastoral benefits. Sam comforts her knowing how much she wanted to pastor a church. He tells her it's never too late for a change of heart to begin on a different part. Joy apologizes for her past mistake against him, and informs him that she's committed to Zach. Later, Sam is visited by his younger brother, Daniel. He's startled by Daniel's visit. Daniel is aggrieved that Sam never bothered to visit home for so long. Daniel registers that his visit was solely due to the promise he made their mother. Sam asks about his mom, and Daniel tells him she passed away. Sam is heavy-hearted. Sam is chastised by Daniel for his actions. Sam renders an emotional apology to his brother, and he tells Daniel to bring their dad over to his church. Daniel thinks Sam isn't in the right state of mind. Daniel warns that Sam doesn't have long to change from his destructive ways. Sam, agitated, lashes back at Daniel for speaking to him in such a manner. Sam and Rekya were about to engage in a hormonal sandwich, and Rekya could feel Sam's absence of mind. Sam tells her he needs a lot of money, a substantial amount. When Rekya is curious about why he needs it, he tells her he plans on leaving the country. Sam instructs Rekya to sign him up for whatever she has available, regardless of the risk. A suspicious Teju searches and finds Sam's travel documents and church bank statements. She is in shock from this discovery. Later, Sam learns Rekya is dead, and the police are inquisitive about the nature of their relationship. Meanwhile, Teju eavesdrops on his conversation with the police. Sam tells them they were only friends as far back as his school days, and nowadays he only sees her in the church from time to time. Teju confronts Sam after the call and asked why he denied knowing Rekya. She demands an explanation for all the confusing documents she had just seen. Sam counters back that she must be confused. Teju is deeply hurt that Sam could plan to relocate out of the country despite all she has been through for him. She sought answers for his betrayal. Sam quits pretending, and confesses that he's leaving her, the church, the house, and every other thing behind because he's miserable. Teju, having heard enough, tells him to go for what he wants, but he should never forget she made him and she could also crush him. Finally, we see Teju go down to the station, submitting evidence incriminating Sam of money laundering and human organ trafficking. Sam is immediately arrested, detained, and jailed. Sam arrives at his father's church after being imprisoned for several years. His father and brother, after laying eyes on him, are speechless. The family is beyond emotional to be reunited once again, and the movie ends here. You're welcome to share your thoughts on this movie in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for more synopsis like this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay well, thanks.